Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, friends, it's your girl Nikisha. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, so it's another Saturday, my favorite day of the week, the day in which I was born, the day in which the Lord has made. He has made all the days, but anyways, Sabbath is or Saturday is the day of rest, and it's the day, my favorite day of the week, and I'm getting ready for church as usual. So this morning I just want to talk with you about the big S. The big S. SEX. And we all know what that is. That spells sex. Yep, so we're gonna be talking about that topic this morning. Yeah. And as my topic states, sex for some people is just another pleasurable way to pass waste from the body. Yup. So, girls, ladies, be very careful. Be wise. Not every man that comes your way who has or displays sexual interest towards you actually or really love and care for you. Mm-mm. Not because they come, hey friend, hey. Not because they come saying, oh baby, you're so nice and cute, you're so sexy, you're so hot, you're so fine. That does not mean a thing, okay? That does not mean anything. So be very, very careful. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Yep, as usual, I'm putting myself together for church because one thing that I'm big on is self-care. You know, self-care is one of the best ways to give love to yourself because a lot of people are there, they're loving on others, loving everybody else, but they are not loving themselves and they're not taking care of themselves. So I'm getting ready for church and the topic just popped up in my head, you know, how deceitful and deceiving this world is, you know, Hollywood, movies, romance books, love songs, they all paint that pretty picture that, the old big thing is sex, 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 sex. But guess what? Yes, it's a good thing. For me, I think that it is a good thing. It is a beautiful thing. But the fact of the matter is that for many people out there, especially, I don't want to be like biased and I don't want to seem like I'm sexist or, what would they call it? Just like the femininity no, women who like, it's all about female and not anything, and they diss and don't look down on men. It's not like I'm trying to be that kind of person, but the sad reality is that there are many men out there who just view sex as just another pleasurable way just to pass waste from their body. hmm Yeah, yeah. Just another pleasurable way to pass waste from their body. Sometimes they see a pretty girl passing, oh baby, you're so fine, you're so hot, you're so pretty. But guess what? They just see that woman as just another sweet, beautiful place to go pass their waste on, like a public latrine or something. That's just disgusting, for a man just to want to see a woman just to view her as somebody he can jerk off on. It's ridiculous. You have a lot of men out there in the world who don't really know the worth and the value of a woman. For them, it's like they see a woman as just, not that important. Some men out there see women as inferior to them, like, oh, I'm not taking no talk from the woman. And, they view themselves as being better than women. I don't know where they get that from, but yep, you have a lot of men out there who are like that, who think that they're better than women. And the only thing they see a woman worthy of is for them to jerk off on. Hence the name jerk. Yep, a whole lot of men out there are real jerks. For true. All they want to do is to jerk off and keep it moving. That's the only use and value they see some women for. You know, that is why the name is given jerks. I'm not trying to diss any man, I'm not trying to disrespect any man, but any man who don't wanna actually love and care for a woman, treat them with respect, see them as a valuable human being. Any man who don't want to do that and just want to have sex with them, I really don't wrong anybody who came up with the word jerk for calling them jerks, because it's just crazy. I always think about that. I say, like, why do they, where did that name come from? Where did that name come from? Why would somebody be calling another person a jerk? And I'm like, oh, the reason why they call them a jerk is because it goes or is associated with a man who sees a woman for nothing good but to jerk off on, just to pass their sperm on them. Sperm donors. And that is so sad. Yep. I'm not trying to judge anybody. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. Really, that is not my role here or my case here. But the fact of the matter is that there are many, many males out there who that's all they see a woman for. You know, out there in the dating world, you have some men who, like, they'll go on like 1, 2 dates, and after that, they want to jump in bed with the woman. They don't trust them or love them or respect them to want them to be their girlfriend or wife, but they trust them to push their popsicle up inside of them. That is something else. I'm like, if you don't trust somebody to get married to them or to live with them or have a long-term relationship with them, why would you trust them to push up your body part inside of them and to jerk off on them? That just don't make sense. You know, that just does not make sense. For me, I'm like, I would advise any young girl out there, I would tell them, girls, wake up, be smart, be wise. You see, if you're dating a man and he is not interested in making you his wife, I would tell you he is not worthy to have sex with you. Okay? Take that from Big Sister Nikisha. Any man who wants to push up his popsicle inside of you, who wants to have sex with you, but do not consider you worthy or good enough to be his wife, let me tell you something, sweetheart. Let me tell you something, honey. He is not worthy to have sex with you, okay? Girls, you better wake up. Girls, 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 wake up, wake up, wake up, girls, and smell the coffee. Wake up. Wake up and smell the coffee. Because this world is way too crazy. The love books, the movies, you know, society paint that picture that, it's all about sex, is all about sex, get as much sex as you can. No, you have to be careful. Be careful regarding that. And another thing that many people don't know and understand is that, you see, after you have sex with somebody, it's like your eyes or your understanding has been opened up to another level and a different level. Why do you think that some men take off and just act like they don't know you and they ghost you out after you've become involved with them sexually? Why? Because they got what they wanted. That's all they wanted to do. They already got what they wanted, you know? They already got the prize what they wanted, just to have sex, nothing else. That is why people refer to them as jerks. And if you're gonna be like going around having sex with all the men you meet, it makes no sense, because listen to this. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? That's the other thing you should know too. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Hmm? Why? So you have to be careful. You have to first try to build a good emotional connection with that person so that the person can get to know you, get to know each other. Spend at least 6 months to get to know one another before you go jumping in bed with anybody. See what I'm saying? Because for some men, that's all they want. Some men want the benefits of a marriage, a benefit of a relationship without actually having to commit to a relationship. Yeah. So you have to be very careful, be very wise. There are many, many men out there. They really don't want no relationship. They really don't want no commitment. They really don't want no wife. All they want is just to have fun, just to have a little pleasure, just to have a little taste of the pudding. And then when they get that and they're belly full, sometimes they'll even want to use you for years, years on top of years, you know, but they don't want to settle down with you. They don't want to commit to you. So you have to be very careful. I would never advise any woman to move in with a man that she's not married to. Me? No way. I'm not moving in. I would never move in a house with no man that I'm not married to, because what's gonna happen there is you gonna get used a million times. Oh Lord, that is just dumb. But a lot of people don't really know that. So, that is why big sisters like me have to teach the ropes, to younger women that, trust me, it's not all about sex. Sex is beautiful. It is. Don't get me wrong. Don't you dare get me wrong. Sex is beautiful. Sex is pleasurable. But sex with the wrong person will take you nowhere but pull you down in depression and make you feel less than. So you have to be very wise, be very careful, when you're getting into relationship. And don't just get into a relationship because you want to have legitimate sex, because that's not gonna do you any good either. If you're gonna get into a relationship with someone, make sure you actually really love the person. Make sure you respect the person. Make sure you really genuinely truly have a connection with the person, because if it's not that, it's not gonna work out either. you know yeah. People don't realize that sex is another way to pass waste from the body. Sperm, you see, let's look at it this way. We go to the bathroom, we use the bathroom to poop, we use the bathroom to pee, and those are ways in which we're passing waste from our body. And you don't really necessarily wanna go everywhere to do that, right? You want to do those kind of things in a very clean, sanitized, beautiful environment. There are many people I know who don't use public latrine because they say it's always so nasty, it's always so dirty, it's always so disgusting. Well, it's just the same way with sex, you know. You're actually passing waste from your body too. And so a man would like to want to have a nice, clean body to pass that waste to pass that waste in. Oh my God. But the thing is, when they see the woman, she's nice, she's beautiful, she's clean, and they just jerk off on her, that's all they see. You know, some men can't see beyond that. They can't see that the woman is a beautiful woman with talents, with abilities, with a potential, you know. They can't, some men, all they can see a woman good for is to cook their food, clean their house, take care of their children, and have sex with them. They can't see the intelligence of a woman. They can't see the intellect of a woman. It's like they look at a woman like she's less than them. Like, oh, because they can do this and they can do that. A lot of men see women as being inferior to them, and they feel like they're better than women. Yeah, there's actually a whole lot of men in the world who actually hates women. Yeah, they call that misogyny, or something like that if I'm pronouncing it properly. And then you also have narcissism, where you have a male who is just a very selfish human being who care only nothing else, only about his own needs. You know, he don't think that a woman has feelings. He don't think that a woman has emotions. He don't think that a woman has anything. Some men look at women as just a sex object. Yep. They can't see a woman past that. They can't, you know, you need somebody who you can connect with on a spiritual, emotional level. Someone who love and care for you and see you as equal to them. Any man who don't see a woman as being equal to them, or someone to love and cherish, not somebody to step on, not somebody to disrespect. Any man who can't see a woman for that is a jerk and don't know no better, you know, and need to learn the love of God so that they can learn to love others and not see women as less than themselves. Sometimes I have to wonder if some men really know what they're doing. Do they have mothers? Do they have sisters? So that means they see their mother and their sister as less than them. You know, some men say things like, oh, no woman gonna this and no woman gonna that. Like they think themselves to be better off than a woman. That just, you know, it's a sad world. It's a very, very, very sad world. And I don't hate nobody who is like that. I'm not bitter with anybody who is like that. In fact, I just think that they lack understanding. That's all. They don't know no better. So sometimes God have to put people in their way to show them and let them learn better. Oh my God. A woman is not less than a man in any way. The Bible says that a man should love and cherish the woman in his life. See her as the Bible said that a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. It's actually a blessing. But some men can't see the blessing of a wife. They can't see the value of a wife. All they want is for a wife to be a maid for them. And once you're not being that, they can't. It's just gonna be crazy. Crazy world with lots of dysfunctional people, myself included. I'm not saying that I am perfect. I am so not perfect. So not perfect, but nobody is. Life is a journey. Life is a experience. It's all an experience. Yes. All an experience. We only passing through. That is why I laugh about situation. Me, you think I'm gonna sit down and cry about life and cry about situation? I actually laugh. I laugh about situations. Yeah, you know. Let's get back to this topic of sex, just another pleasure. Some men viewing sex as just another pleasurable means to pass waste. Yeah. So you know that a lot of people don't like using public toilets. So they have a nice clean toilet at home. They have a nice clean bathroom. Some people make their bathroom look like a little haven. It's a haven. It's a solitude place for people. Some people where you can just unwind. You can get yourself clean up. You can get yourself refreshed. You can get yourself looking good. Like for me, I spend a whole lot of time in my bathroom. My bathroom is one of the most beautiful places I want to be in my house because if I'm stressed out, I just turn on my shower or turn on the pipe and pull up the tub and just sit back and unwind and take me a nice, refreshing, luxurious bath. And it makes me feel so refreshed. It makes me feel so much at peace. It's a comfortable place for me to be, and I want it to be a beautiful place. Yeah, so that's where you clean up yourself. You pass your waste. You pass out the waste from your body. And it's a nice, clean environment where you want to do that. You lock yourself away to the world, and you don't want nobody seeing you doing those things because those things are private, you know, very confidential. So you lock your bathroom door, you lock yourself away from the world, and you do your thing in private. That's just the same way it is with sex. Nobody want to be out in the streets having sex. You have to be like, locked away in a clean, safe environment to do such a very vulnerable thing. So, sad to say, a lot of men cannot see a woman beyond that. They can't see a woman's body or beyond just a pleasurable body to have sex with. Sad to say, some men see women as just sex objects. And a sex object is something that they think don't have feelings. They just they think that all they need to do is just think about their comfort, their pleasure, their sex, their fun. Yeah. They don't see that, woman is a very delicate, gentle, and tender human being that needs to be loved, that needs to be cherished, that needs to be valued. They just can't see a woman beyond that. You know, it's so sad. It's so sad. It is so sad. And what some men don't realize is that a lot of them wouldn't even reach where they reach, wasn't it for a woman. If their mother never, you know, take care of them when they were a baby, If their mother never loved them and cared them and treat them right, they would not be a big grown up man hating on women. So they're hating women, not knowing the value of a woman, and not realizing that if their mother they treat them how they treat women, they wouldn't be here. Some men see women as useless. Some men see women as just emotional and stupid and dumb. But if they're, sometimes I have to wonder if they don't remember or have a mother or sister. You know, sometimes I have to wonder if that's the way they look down on their sisters, look down on their mothers. But it's not even their fault. It's just, that Satan has placed a wedge between men and women, you know, and caused some men to see women as less than, you know. It's so sad. It's so sad. So it's not even their fault. So that is why the Bible said that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual things. So it's not even really them, it's a spirit. It's an evil spirit that is going around by Satan. And some men just ladder away to it and allow themselves to be used by Satan, because Satan is the one who don't really like no human being. So Satan will jump into these men and cause them to treat women as trash. Talk about if you ever know how I look on you, so if you look on them as any nothing, that means you don't love them. That means you don't see them as nothing good. So you just have to, women have to just forgive men for being like that, because they just they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. It's just sad. They don't have a clue what they are doing. That is why the Bible said, Jesus said, forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they are doing. So we have to pray for these men, pray for our men, because, it's just that they have drifted far. They have drifted far, far from love, far from love. Remember, God is love. And a lot of men out there have drifted far from love. They have no love within them. So if they don't even love themselves, they can't love another. They can't love no one. You have to forgive them. They have just drifted far from love. The woman is there in their life to lead them back to love. But a lot of these men, they have drifted far from love. It's just a state. It's just a sad state that the world is in. Hollywood has painted a big picture that, oh, sex is the big thing. Sex is the big thing. But a man does not realize that any woman who allow him to have sex with her, he don't even realize that the blessing, he don't realize the blessing and the benefit that, he is very lucky to have a woman to have sex with. They don't realize that, but when they have it, they take advantage of it. They look down on it and treat it like trash, like nothing, not knowing that it is a blessing. It is a tremendous blessing for them to have somebody to be involved with sexually. But some of them just see it as a pleasurable way to pass their ways. That's all. Just have their pleasure, have their fun. Sometimes when you're pooping and when you're peeing, it feels good. It feels pleasurable. And if you don't, you could die. And, you have to pass those things from your body. Well, there's a lot of men out there who can't control themselves sexually, and so they really don't like a woman for a wife. They really don't like a woman to have a long-term relationship with. They just wanted at the particular time somebody to just jerk off on them, just somebody to pass their waist on in a fun, pleasurable way. And after they get that, after they have been filled up, after they're satisfied, they don't have no other use for the woman. You know, it's so sad because they never had a bond with the woman. They never really wanted the woman in the first place. For love, it was just to have sex with. And they don't realize that that is not something that can be lasting, because at some point in time a man is going to get old and he's not going to have that sex drive anymore. He's not going to have that sex drive anymore. So, you know, it has to be, you have to try to first form a loving connection with a person, emotional connection, somebody who you can have fun with, someone who you like being around, somebody who you can have fun around without even having sex with that person. You know, for men out there, young men out there, when you're trying to find a partner, don't just find a partner who you love having sex with. Find a partner who you love being with, someone who you love to have fun with, someone who you feel comfortable hugging up and kissing and watching TV with, someone who you like to take a walk with, someone who you like to talk with. You know, don't just think about getting into a relationship with a woman just because you want to have some sex. No, it has to be more than that. You have to try to find somebody to have a deeper connection with more than that. Yes, and Janardo, time to wake up and get ready for church. Yeah, how's my face looking? Yeah, it has to be more than that. There's more to life than sex, because sex, if it's only about sex, that's lust, and lust is just gonna last for a short time. So when you're getting married to somebody or you want somebody to get married to, don't just get married because you're lusting after the person. Get married to a person because you actually really and truly love that person. You love being with the person. You know, you and the person see the world or view the world from the same place. Yeah, that's the kind of person you should try to be around with. But there are so many men out there who just want to jump the gun. When they see a woman, all they're thinking about is sex, 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 sex. You know, they don't take time to know the person. They don't take time to love the person's soul. Like I said in one of my last video, that um any man can fall in love with a beautiful face. Huh? Oh, yeah. Any man can fall in love with a beautiful face, but it takes a real man to fall in love with a beautiful soul. And a man, some men think that is all that you can do for them, make you what they wanted to be. No, because there are some men out there who are so ungrateful. You could give them heaven. You could do everything for them and they still dislike you because there's a spirit of ungratefulness, you know. So they don't realize that is not what the woman can do for you, but you should love them. You should love the woman because the woman has a beautiful soul that you want to spend the rest of your life with. See, love will endure forever, but lust will only last for a little while. And then when it runs its course, you're gonna be left looking lost. So we gotta be careful. We gotta be very careful. Yeah, because women are waking up to their value. Women are learning. Knowledge is increasing, and women are not naive anymore. So be careful. Let me take out my things. Gotta be careful. Yeah, but it's a lot for all of us to learn. Yeah, life is just a learning process. So I don't have a problem with anyone. I just know that people are Not everybody is at the same level, and it's all a learning process. So I am not angry with nobody. I love all. I'll do for all. What I can do, I do. What I can't do, I just won't do. Yeah, but you know, we are all here on a journey called life. We are all learning. It's all a learning process for us. I never know no better. We not we don't know it all. We are learning. We are growing. You see, and we have to. I'm out of the bathroom. We are learning. We are growing. We are evolving. Yes. So in future, I hope to, you know, step out, step out in the world and just be me. Just be happy, be at peace. And then when the time is right, God will send the right person to compliment me. Yeah, that's my intention. Yeah, so I'm picking out clothes now. Picking out clothes. What can I wear to church today? Let me see if I can find something super cute to wear to church. Janarda and Yashi, you better get up. Time to get ready for church. Yashi, how comes you sleeping so late today? Janarda, how comes you still in bed? You both need to get up and get ready. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Get up, get ready. Time to get ready for church. Ooh, I wonder if I can wear this pretty green dress. I haven't worn it in a long while. So cute. So cute, so cute. Ooh, yep. I should wear this one. I should wear this one. I should wear this one. Yeah. Need to find something nice to wear. Yep, so there's just so much to know, so much to learn, you know. There's just so much to learn in this world, you know. Yeah, we all learning. I don't have no problem with no man who at this point in his life is just operating at a jerk's level, because the Bible say that, in times of in times of ignorance, God wink at you. But you see, when you come to know better, God knows that you know better. And if you're not doing better, God is going to charge you. God is going to charge us if we know better and we're not trying to do better. So, any man out there, there's just too much men out there who not really getting, waiting and trying to spend time to learn and know a woman so they can actually fall in love with a person. They just want to jump in bed with them and have sex. And then when they do that, they don't realize that that's not going to be lasting. You see any marriage relationship that you see crumbling now? There was never, ever, ever any love in it. There was never any love. There was only lust in it. Because lust will last only for a little while. But love, you see, love endures forever. Love endures for eternity. That's what people don't realize. So We have to truly try to love. Don't check up nobody in your life if you know you're not gonna love them or you know you don't love them because it's not gonna work out. It ain't gonna work out at all, at all, at all. And the sad thing is, some men will value their house, value their car, value their children, and the woman in their life, they do not value. They see them as trash. They see them as nothing. But that is just sad because they don't know better. You know, they don't know better. So you have to say, forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they are doing. And then the thing is, too, sometimes it's just that you can't even blame them. It's just that no compatibility is there. People were never ever, they weren't compatible. And you can't, sometimes like in this life is just a trial and error. That's all I can see sometimes. Sometimes it's just a trial and error. We're trying out. We don't know better, but we're just trying, but we learn as we grow, you know. And another thing too, we have to be respectful to one another. Some men think that is only them alone want to be respected. But no, if you want to respect, if you want somebody to respect you, you have to respect them. If you want somebody to love you, you have to love them. So, that kind of dynamic can't work, you know. But the thing is, you can't blame no one. Can't blame anybody because we are learning. I love all. I love all people. And loving doesn't mean that I'm going to be getting up, washing, cooking, cleaning every day. No, that's not what it means to love. To love means that you really appreciate another human being. You value another human being. You value their opinion. When you disagree in a way make, that's not gonna demean them, you know, that's not gonna put them in a demeaning way because it is impossible for you to do everything for another human being. Sometimes you just don't even have the strength to do it. Some men measure that a woman love them if they do every single thing that they say that they should do. If they say jump and they jump, yes, that woman love them. If they say run and they run, that's not how it go because it's impossible for you to do everything for another human being. But you know what we have to do? Love people, mean you value them. You see them as a human being. We are all learning, we are all growing. Yeah, I believe that we are all spiritual beings having a physical experience in this plane called life. You know, we're just here learning and we're just here growing, we're just here evolving. Yeah. So I don't hate no one. I love all people and I just see them, allowing them to be, allowing them to grow. And when the time is right, I will spread my wings and fly like a little bird in a cage, set free. Yep. Yeah. That's how life is. You know, we all, we give God thanks for everything. We give thanks for everyone that ever entered our life, ever walk, set a foot in our life, because we are learning. It's a learning experience. We are growing and we are evolving. You know, that person who is in your life now, who might be exiting your life, don't ever be sorry about it. Don't ever worry. Don't ever fret. Just know that that person came into your life to teach you something. And when you have learned your lesson, or when it's time for the person to exit your life, you know, you will move on. And it's not a sad thing, it's not a bad thing, it's not a ugly thing. It's a beautiful thing. And it shows that it's time for you to grow up and get moving. That's all. Live, love, laugh. Live, love, laugh. That's my motto in life. My motto in life is to live, to love, to laugh. Live, love, laugh. Yeah. Live, love, laugh. That is my motto. Live, love, laugh. Live, love, laugh. Live. Yep, I'm wearing this beautiful green dress today. Yeah. How is my face looking? How is my little eyebrow looking? Tell me. Is it looking fine? How is it looking? Mm-hmm. Yashi, Janardo, get up. Time to get ready for church. Yeah. Live, love, laugh. We live, we love, we laugh, we grow, you know. And men out there